People swore to God that some of the situations that you were in, they would never get themselves into. Some of the things that happen to you, people put it on their soul that they would never go through those things. And if they did, they would ace that. They wouldn't cry or they wouldn't get upset. They'll just pick it up and keep it moving. Everybody had the best advice for you, telling you what to do, how to do it, then laughing at you when you seem to not do it right. But then guess what? They had the same test. Some of y'all need to deeply, deeply understand that you weren't crazy. There was nothing wrong with you. You weren't out of your mind. You were first. You took some of life's biggest lessons early. You learned them early. You took the test early. And here, as all those people had decades to laugh at you and point at you and tell you how terrible you were and all your mistakes, here they come to the same thing. And they're just getting started on a process that you've already cleared, that you've already aced. And while they're just now starting a new cycle that you've already entered into, you're starting something completely brand new. Remember, you're not crazy, you're just first. And just like you were first with all the things they said, oh, I'll never be that and I'll never get in that situation, it's the same way you're going to be first with like things of first generational millionaire, first business owner. You're going to be first to do amazing things, first to step into this new territory and enter into a cycle that no one that you've ever known has entered into. Okay? So let's get it in. Let's get it cracking. I'm going to be jumping to see what this can mean for you. You aced the test that people got a big fat F in. First card up. Ooh, the Justice card. Well. I guess you should have shut up. You know, it's so funny how people always talk about what they wouldn't do, I never do this and I never be that. And you know, you were the comparison. Like if we look at these scales on the Justice card, you were the one who they got to compare themselves to and say, you know what, as long as I'm doing better than them, or look at that situation they in. You know what I'm saying? Looking down on you. It said the cosmic scales are balancing. It's like, yeah, the same test. Maybe a different form. You know how sometimes you get a test and it be different questions and different orders. So it's like it may be a little bit different, but still very much so the same energy. The same energy. And for some of y'all, I'm hearing double. What they said they would never do with you, they end up doing double that. And secretly, maybe real low key, quietly, they're referring back to when you were going through this situation. And I was getting this the other day so strong. It kept coming in all day long. Man, it would sure be glad to have one of you right now, to have a collective right now. Because you're the perfect answer. You're the perfect solution. Do you see all those solutions swirling around her? All of the answers. It's just like she's in the vibration of knowing the answer. Even though it's hard, even though it's tough, even though sometimes it may hurt. You go through things. You still got to figure it out and use your brain, your heart, your soul. You got to, get into alignment to get them answers. But you know what? You be getting them answers. And here you got people scrambling. You got an F on the paper and you see they got F chains. I'm talking about the Fs. Fail. No. You didn't do it. All that mess you talk. Here come Justice, slapping you in the face. Say, hey, remember when you said you was going to do it? Let's see you do it now. You know what I'm saying? And there you are. It would be, oh my God, it would be so perfect to have a whatever they said you was. A person who, you out there getting pregnant out of wedlock. Oh, look at you. You dropped out. But then you went back and finished. Oh, look at you. You over there got fired. And then start your own business. Now they got fired and they dying. Oh, look at you. You had to do this and make this move and do that. And then you figured out and you learned something along the way. Secrets and information that you learned through those failures. They don't even understand the failures is why you're successful. And they looking at you like, ooh, I'm going to be like that. I'm going to do that. Not realizing you're going to have to fail about 60, 50 times before you even get that big W, before you get the victory, before you get the A. That's the part they didn't account for. And that's justice. I could do that. I could be that. I could have that. I could do that, what they doing. It's like, okay, well, you got to go fail. You got to fail first. I'm seeing it like somebody walking across like a mountain and they just see the other side. But the more you walk, the more you realize it's a big gap in between. And in order for you to get to the other side, you have to literally plummet to the bottom, walk across, then climb your way to the top to get to the other side. They didn't see that big dip in the middle. All right. So anyway, what is it going on behind the scenes that you cannot see? Okay. It's a special element that I'm getting that you cannot see, you don't know, but we're going to reveal it right now. Oh, judgment. Look at that. Authenticity grants you access to grand adventures. You see how he looking at that ticket? It's like you got to have an A to go into this next season. You have to have an A on the test in order to pass over to the next grade. So there is a gatekeeper. See, people want to, again, they want to look at you and be where you are and do what you do, but they didn't realize there's a test to pass in order to get there. Okay. A lot of people ride off what I'm getting with this authenticity. A lot of people ride off, status and what you put out there just physically, right? Not realizing that the internal has to be there. For example, you see this lady on the left, you see those numbers that the equations, like it's in her vibration. It's a part of her because she is authentic. Whereas you have people who try to do things, but they're not coming from the core. They're not coming from the inside. It's not a part of their destiny or purpose. They just see somebody doing something and they think that it's the external that gets them there. And that's why I like this card being in a position of what you can't see, because this is not just what you can't see, it's what they can't see as well. Authenticity has a code. It has a vibration, like think of the Matrix. So you see how she is on the left with the numbers and the equations and stuff. Okay, they're trying to walk through that same gate with those F's. That is not the same numbers. It's not the same configuration. It's not the right code. In other words, they thought it was the external that gets them to that vibration, but it's the internal. It's what you can't see. All the things you can't see matter the most right now. And this is what they don't know. And we have two major arcanas to start this off. So this is serious. This is the big leagues. We grown now. You know what I'm saying? It's the actual test. It's no more pre-test. It's no more quizzes. None of that. This is the real deal. And a lot of people fail at the real deal. And that is driving them insane. Let's see what we have on the high vibrational end. What is good about all of this? Oh, the Lovers, another major arcana. Share your joy. So for some of you guys, you're being put in a position where those numbers, those equations, that alignment, that vibration, that energetic code, you're finding some people or maybe a special person that is in alignment as well. Okay? The people who passed the test, the people who made it to the other side. Look at this. Judgment card, Big Bruce. He's looking at the tickets. You have a winning ticket. So you go inside. And when you get inside, there are other people. You see how y'all on the ride now? You went from being in a line to now you're on the ride. So you made it. Or for some of y'all, you need to know you just passed the test that maybe you didn't know you was taking, and you passed. And you're about to be seated with someone who you can enjoy the ride with or enjoy this next season with. Okay? So they're on the same energetic vibration. Somebody, I heard this too. Someone is on your side. I just keep hearing that. They're on your side. I don't know if that's the universe is on your side, God is on your side, your spirit team is on your side, but then on earth it may be like actually there's a person who's definitely on your side. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that or where that's from, but you know what it is. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck, something that you need to be aware of or watch out for. Okay, Two of Circus. Step right up. Circus on the left, roller coasters on the right. Which path will you choose first? You guys are about to have a lot of options because, again, you're moving forward to a new territory. For some of you guys, you're stepping into lands and territories to do things that you've never done before. Okay, this is new. Okay, you get a new code, you get new programming, you've aligned yourself with something else. It's like kind of like if you graduated high school and it's like, well, what college are you going to go to? You know, so you have to pick it. So it's not like, oh, no, I'm so scared because I have to make a left or make a right. It's like whatever you choose is going to be fun for you, you know? So your biggest thing at this time is just choice. What do you want to do next? And for some of y'all, your biggest clue is something that you haven't done already, something you haven't done yet, okay? And it'll present itself. Just stay in alignment. Next 7 days as it pertains to this energy, what do we have? 5 of teddy bears. Losses occur, but there are plenty of games still left ahead. Okay, so one thing about them scales when they balance is that you cannot outrun the truth. You can delay facing the truth, but at some point you're just going to have to face the truth. Okay? And so with this, it's talking about those papers are going to turn over. People are going to get big fat Fs. And it won't be a way for them to just brush it off like it's nothing. Okay? This is going to be the type of thing where it's right in their face and a choice must be made. Okay? So take that how it applies. That's going to be different for everybody. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck to wrap up this entire reading. What do we have? Oh, the Page of Circus. Unleash your creativity. Okay, so when it comes to this next phase of your life, as you are gearing up, there's a little bit more freedom, and there's a lot more of you, like how we were saying in the background, presenting your authentic self. You cannot run from yourself. You cannot hide yourself. You can't help the fact that you stand out. You can't help the fact that you're different, that you're creative. You can't help the fact that, your energy and your aura is just set up a whole lot different than most. And so because of that, you are going to turn it on and let it shine. And you can. I also was getting this throughout last week. There's something about nobody can say anything about you no more. They can't say anything about you. If you're in the room and you pass the test and everybody else has an F, there's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to pretend like, oh, no, it ain't no way to play it off. Nah, it is what it is, okay? So these things are coming out publicly, being noted, being seen, and having to be accepted for what it is, okay? So that's what I give for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Head on over to Patreon for some more content, and I'll see y'all in the next video.